Hey Matthew, how's it going? Hope you're well. Craig here, just sending you a quick video. I'm just heading out for a couple of hours, so I thought I would send it just before I left. I did send you a quick question as to what exactly it is that you're looking to be actually ranking for on Google. When I look at your website, the first thing I'm not entirely sure what it is you exactly do. So that is something that we would probably work with you on. Like, yeah, I can see that you've got business coaching, growth planner, recommended tools, but in terms of in the actual text itself, it is a little bit vague. So we maybe would work with you on just sort of optimizing this text, this content, really, because that is one of the things Google look for. Like, Google is just a big bunch of robots. They're artificial intelligence, and all they're doing all day, every day is really just scanning every page on the internet for keywords in order for them to reference you so that they know how to rank you on Google. So we work with clients basically to optimize the text and content so that it's very keyword rich without stuffing it at the same time so that it still reads well. What we can also do as well is there are a few little back end tricks like optimize your images. For example, when I right click save this image here, it just comes out full size output. Like, what you can actually do is save these images in the back end so that they read business coaching Wellington or whatever it is you're looking to rank for. We would probably come up with, say, 10 or 15 keyword phrases that you want to be known for, like service plus location. And again, that's just a case of sitting down, having a conversation with you and seeing how we want to approach it. But other than that, your site looks great. Like, obviously, whoever designed it, has put together a good looking site. It's great that it's got a bit of your story and all that type of stuff. Again, what we would just work on here is putting a bit more of a succinct look and feel to it. We would definitely have a call to action on the homepage, like a contact us form, with a clickable phone number going straight through to your direct line or your mobile or whatever it may be, your secretary. And we would also have a contact inquiry form with a name, address, email, mobile, and a short comment form, purely to give people as little reason as they possibly can not to convert. The whole point of having this website is for you to get calls and inquiries, for you to get some business. And right now, if I was someone new off the street, and I came across your website, I would have to go all the way down this. Yeah, and I've got a free growth tips that obviously comes through to you, but we probably want to get it just a little bit more succinct, purely just to increase your conversions, Matthew. And we find that having a nice clear call to action on the top of page one is going to help with your conversions, and if we can make it mobile friendly as well, then it's a win-win. So that's content. What I'm going to move on to next is something that we call backlinks, which is really something that has to be paired up with doing authoritative and thorough content. So that Google can rank you, is called backlinking. So this is a tool that I use. It's about $100 a month to get access to this tool. And basically these guys buy data from Google. So I can see everything that you've done historically with your website from a data analytics standpoint, if you want to call it that. So right now you can see that it's pretty bare. You guys are getting zero organic traffic, zero keywords, and you've got none of DR or UR. That's basically the strength, the power, and the trust that this domain has with Google. So basically what that means is you'll not be showing up on any searches on Google if I was to search for a service plus location, again, assuming that yours would be something along the lines of business coach in Wellington or business coach New Zealand, whatever it may be. So yeah, like I said, there's nothing really to break down here other than there's really nothing that's been done from a search engine optimization standpoint. What I did was I Googled over here just business coach Wellington. Where we want to get you ideally is in here. What we refer to this as the map pack, and this is Google My Business. So I don't think you had, or I couldn't find you when I did Big Red Tomato Company. Yeah, I couldn't find you. I don't know whether you've Googled or you've registered your business with Google. But long story short, it's an absolute must. It gets you on Google Maps. It's just one other place that people can find you. And we find that normally the numbers are about 50 to 60 percent of people who are actually searching for a service will pick one of the first ones that they see on this map. So if we can get you on the map and here, which is your organic top ranked searches, then if we can get you here and here, then that's a win-win for you because you're definitely going to increase your traffic. So First of all, we'll come back to the map in a second, but what I wanted to do was just put these guys. So Russell Freeman, business coach. I think I've already done it, but I'll do it again just for the sake of the exercise. So Russell Freeman, he shows up number one when you punch in to Google Business Coach New Zealand. So as you can see here, this guy has clearly done a bit of work on his search engine. Only from the middle of last year, from the looks of it, he's actually had someone working on the back end to get it search engine friendly. He's got 17 and 8 and an 18 for URL rating and domain rating. That's great. You want those numbers as high and as even as possible. You want them at an even ratio. So what this means is he's got 8 referring domains on the internet that link back to his site. So all the backlink is, if for example, if you were to make a comment or if you were referenced in a news article or in a blog post or anything like that, and they put a direct anchor text to your website with a comment, then that classifies as a backlink. Now, not every link is created equal. Obviously, there is a lot of spam out there, like a lot of blogs and just a lot of random sites that are really just being used to just spam link. And Google have cottoned on to that over the last sort of 2 to 3 years. So what they now do is they break their links into 2 different variations. One being do follow. Now, I don't want to go too into depth right now, but do follow is basically a higher quality link, and your no follow is pretty much a useless link. It's a blog post that's not really linked to your industry. We want everything to be as relevant and basically powerful, that's going to give your site more juice. And this is how Google rank you. So you can see these guys have got 54 backlinks, 7 of them which are classified as no follow, 47 are do follow. So that means they've definitely done a good job in this. Great thing about this tool, Matthew, is we can spy on them. So I can click onto the referring domains and see what it is that they're doing, and what we can do is we can copy them and just do more of it. So neighbourly.co.nz, Wellington Business Coach, so yeah, definitely a relevant link there. Chamber, maybe a Chamber of Commerce. So these are a bunch of websites and other domains that we can just link your site to. Now sometimes there's a bit of work to it, sometimes you need to, chuck a bit of money at it here and there to get your site referenced, whether it be in advertising or whatever it may be. But to be honest with you, it's going to be money well spent, because it's going to give you, if it's going to give you a do follow backlink, it's going to give your site more juice, and it's going to get it ranked higher on Google, and that's the main aim of the game. Organic keywords. This is another thing that we can do a bit of analysis on. So we want people, as I mentioned to you before, to be searching a service plus a location to find your website. And right now you're getting none of it. But this guy, Russell Freeman, we'll look at his website in a second. Business Coach Wellington, position 2. Business Coach, position 10. So it's only really Business Coach Wellington that he's coming up for. But you know what? It's better than nothing. It says here that he's getting 60 searches per month. For that, it's getting him to position 2 or 1 that we saw, Matt. Some small discrepancy there. But Business Coach, for people geographically located in Wellington, he's getting 150. So he's getting 200 searches organically per month. It's getting him onto page 1 of Google. So even 200 searches per month, how many bits of business is he potentially closing from that? And that is just because he is on page 1 of Google. Now, he's clearly put a bit of time, effort, and money into getting his site optimized for that. But if it's money well spent, if you can be getting half or a quarter, or what else has he got? He's got Business Coach New Zealand, position 2, Business Coach, Business Mentor Wellington. So we can analyze this, see which are the most highest volume. This is keyword difficulty. So we want to get high volume for obvious reasons with a low difficulty. So Business Coach Wellington is showing up with a 6. That's easy. We could get that, no problem. Business Mentors a 6. Basically, the lower this number, the better. Costume company. So yeah, we would spend a bit of time with both yourself and on this tool and a few other tools that we've got. Oh, I'm running out of charge. Just to really see where we can copy them and just do more of it. So looking at this guy's website as well, as I mentioned to you, look, clear, succinct, book your free session call to action on his homepage, link to his Facebook, link to his LinkedIn. Fantastic, nice and clear, good picture of him. Plenty of keyword-rich content, I'm sure. Good business coach. Yeah, he's done a bit of work on this as well. I wonder if he's optimized the images. Does he have any images? Maybe. cache, maybe not. Listen, this is all things we can do just to outdo them. It takes a bit of time. It's not something that happens overnight, but it is something that you, with a couple of months worth of work and a clear game plan, then you can certainly get to it. I'll close that. I'll round us up in the next minute. And last but not least, I want to talk about is citations. So to get you on the map, first of all, we need to register you with business, Google My Business. There's just a bit of a process that goes into that. We can handle that to make sure it's optimized. So just so that you're registered on the map as well. Google send out a postcard to your home address, and we just link this up with that, and then we just make sure we work with you as well to make sure. I would really encourage you when that is set up to encourage your customers to leave you Google reviews, not just on Google but also on all the other business directories as well, like Yellow Pages and things like that. And that is a part of the process to get you high up on the map pack. On the Google Maps is getting you on citations like Yellow Pages, other business directories, Chamber of Commerce, all that type of thing. Again, it's just another tool in the box to get you ranked, Matthew. And that is really about it. So citations, which I've just mentioned, which is business directories, optimized content, thorough content, authoritative, and keyword rich. And backlinks, and again, all of which we can work with you. We've got a team of guys and girls that basically do this all day, every day. More than happy to send you over some information. If you've got any questions, let me know, and I'm looking forward to catching up with you very soon. Cheers, Matthew. Thanks again.